is America. We tore this country apart over the issue of one man owning another, and this is New York. This is the gateway to freedom where millions of Americans escaped tyranny and despotism and kinds of slavery. There is no place in this city for slavers to have an office, and we intend to shut them down. In September, the United Nations had a summit here, and we knew that the slavers would be here, Bashir and Tarabi. We knew that the slavers from Mauritania would be here, and we thought we would do a citizen's arrest. So who do you think of to get thugs off the street of New York? Curtis Sliwa. So Curtis and I came down here. I think Curtis brought his cuffs, and we were waiting right at that door for Bashir or Tarabi from Sudan to put the cuffs on them. They heard about it and they canceled their own press conference. I'd like to introduce our friend Curtis Sliwa.
Charles, first want to thank you because for years you've been working behind the scenes when nobody gave jack diddly squat a minute of interest about the slavery in the Sudan. Pastor Geist right here, who for many years was on WABC Radio with a number of my partners, literally screaming his lungs out, and few, if any, people paid attention. My own sister Maria, who's been in the forefront of this effort, who will be arrested today in an act of civil disobedience with myself and others. Again, screaming oftentimes in the night, few, if any, listening, white or black. Now think about it. Now that it has become somewhat of an interesting issue for some to bite their teeth in, both on the left and the right, and it's about time. There are still apologists out there who have been wine-dined and pocket-lined by the Sudanese slavers, and they are prominent Americans who will talk about reparations for the descendants of slaves here in America, and yet deny carte blanche that slavery exists in present-day modern world geopolitical issues in modern-day Africa, in the Sudan, and they'll tell you that right to your face without blinking an eye while they take the Sudanese soiled slave money as a tribute to their offering a protection for the Sudanese slave masters. Secondarily, the Canadian and Swedes who always chastise us here in America, saying, you are the violators of human rights, you have no sensitivity. We are the countries who are in the forefront. Actually do little if nothing to impose sanctions upon their own oil companies who are making profits by the oil barrel from the petrol that they pump out of the soil of the Sudan that they share with the Sudanese slave masters. Now I would suggest that while the whole world is watching, while black and white have come united on this subject, liberal and conservative and those who are apolitical, that in this symbolic act of being arrested in civil disobedience today, it sort of showcases to the world that you can't talk about reparations, you can't talk about civil rights violations if we stand by idly and allow slavery to exist as the whole world is watching. So that's why I'm participating as I have over the many, many months as this battle continues, and hopefully every man, woman, and child will jump on board until slavery is ended in the Sudan and Mauritania in our lifetime.
They feel like they have to be arrested in front of the Sudanese mission.
Yeah? Okay. What do you think?